Today I'm going to tell you a tale of two suites. Both have silly names, but there are some differences. Which one is right for you? I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each to help you make the best decision. If that sounds interesting, please keep watching. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're having a splendid day, and if you're new here, welcome. I recently sailed on Virgin Voyages with my husband and two friends, and we both chose Seriously Suites. That's what the suites are called, Seriously Suites. And these were the least expensive suite options on the Scarlet Lady. But around 2 weeks before the sailing, my husband and I got an email giving us the option to upgrade. And a lot of cruise lines do this. They give you the opportunity to bid for the chance to upgrade, and here's how it works. You basically pick what you want to bid, the minimum amount, and if the bid is accepted, you get charged for the upgrade. And if the bid is not accepted, you don't get charged. When I get these emails, I will usually throw in a minimum bid. So when I got the email from Virgin, I saw that the next suite level up was the Sweet Aft Suite with Pretty Big Terrace. These names, I feel dumb saying them. Now the minimum bid was $240, so that's what I bid. And to my surprise, we actually got the upgrade. And this is the first time I've ever won a bid for an upgrade, and it's probably because I always bid the minimum. Now I have stayed in a Seriously Suite on a previous sailing on the Scarlet Lady, so I was excited to see the difference. Our friends stayed in the Seriously Suite. They did not try to upgrade. Before we dive in and talk about the suites, please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy cruise videos, and I'd also like to invite you to join my channel. I put out fresh content regularly, and I would absolutely love it if you would join my traveling party. So let's talk about the Seriously Suite first. On the website, it says that they are about 350 square feet. And they are pretty spacious. I would equate them to junior suites that I've stayed in on other cruise lines like Royal Caribbean. Now, the Seriously Suite and the Sweet Aft Suite are both considered rockstar suites. They have the same amenities, things like robes, record players, and a stocked in-room bar. Side note, I know some people have some questions about this, but the in-room bar is included with your Rockstar fare. So it is yours to do with what you like. It is not a mini bar. You do not get charged. It is included in your sailing. However, for Rockstars, what you get is what you get. They do not replenish the bar. Oh, and if you need mixers like sodas or something like that, you can always call room service because the room service fee is waived for Rockstar sailors. I recently did a whole video on the suite perks on the Scarlet Lady, and I also compared the benefits of staying in a Rockstar suite to a Mega Rockstar suite. So if you are interested in learning more about that, I will link the video at the end for you to check out. Now back to the Seriously Suite. It has a standard size terrace with 2 chairs, a small table, and the famous hammock. The bathroom in the Seriously Suite is the star of the show. It is very large with a big walk-in shower and a separate area for the toilet. And it's decorated in real marble. Now let's talk about the Sweet Aft Suite. And these suites are in the back of the ship, obviously. My husband and I stayed in the Sweet Aft Suite with Pretty Big Terrace on Deck 9. And it overlooked the dock, restaurant, and bar. But I'll talk more about that later. On Virgin's website, they say that the Sweet Aft Suites are a little bit larger than the Seriously Suite, but they seemed about the same size to me. But in the Aft Suite, the bathroom is much smaller than the Seriously Suite. There is less counter space than the Seriously Suite. The shower is about half the size, if that, and there is no separate room for the toilet. In the shower, there's a window that looks outside, which I liked. But at port, it might be possible that you're next to another ship and someone could see into your bathroom. I don't think that's likely to happen, but it could. So why would you pay a little more to stay in the aft suite? It's because of the Pretty Big Terrace. It's impressive. Besides the 2 chairs, the small table, and the hammock, you also get 2 loungers. It's a really nice space. Now this balcony is the smallest of the Sweet Aft Suites, and on the decks above, the aft suites actually have even larger terraces. Virgin has 3 different categories of Sweet Aft Suites. There's the one with the Pretty Big Terrace, the bigger terrace, and the biggest terrace. Now, one possible drawback here is that you are right above the dock restaurant and bar on deck 9, and they play music most of the time. It's not super loud, but if you like real peace and quiet when you're on your balcony, this stateroom may not be for you. And there were a couple times on our sailing when the dock was really crowded and people were getting a little bit rowdy. So again, if you want peace and quiet, this may not be a good choice. If you're in the aft suites on the decks above 10 and 11, the noise may not be that bad. Also, if you are in the aft suite and you are standing near the railing, the people at the dock can see you, but they can only see you if you're standing. So these suites are very close in price on most Virgin Voyages sailings. So let's break down the pros and cons. The Seriously Suite has a much more spacious bathroom. The walk-in shower is great, and I like the separate room for the toilet. You also get more counter space. The terrace doesn't have loungers, but it's more private and it's likely to be more peaceful. The Sweet Aft Suite has a smaller shower and bathroom in general, but the terrace is pretty amazing. You'll hear music playing most of the time, and on occasion you may hear people at the bar. I do want to note though that when your balcony door is closed and you're inside your stateroom, you're not going to hear anything. We didn't hear any noise when our balcony door was closed. And other passengers may be able to see you when you're standing on the terrace. So if you want complete privacy, this suite may not be a good choice. This stateroom is a great option if you like to spend a lot of time on your balcony. And if you're the type of cruisers who like to dine on your balcony, this would be ideal. Also, if you're traveling with other people and you want to have them over for sail away or something like that, the terrace is perfect. And in my opinion, best of all, you get an incredible view because I love watching the wake. I hope you found this video enjoyable. If you've been on the Scarlet Lady, please tell me your favorite cabin category. If you'd like to talk travel with me just a little bit longer, I will link 2 videos at the end that I think you might like. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you have happy and safe travels. I appreciate you and thank you so much for watching. Bye.